Okay, so I was on the bus, and this guy sitting next to me, he I guess he got, after he passed a stop, he touches me and wanted to show me something on his phone. So I said to him, I said, don't touch me. So he proceeded to ask a lady sitting next to him, because he was supposed to get off at Midwood, and he just passed a stop. Now he just passed a stop. He's touching me to show me something on his phone, acting as if he don't know. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
You see, the damn light changing. He just standing there like a damn zombie. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, he just missed his stop, and as soon as we got past, he was supposed to get, he kept touching me, asking me if he wanted to show me something on his phone. I said, hell, I was like, don't touch me, man. I said, you know why, right? Because the next stop after that was Winthrop. Right? So you see how they like to use these sort of signs, like either be window or being that the street is named Winthrop, about somehow they win or some shit like that. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. Alright, so anyway, back as I was saying, so yes, over the weekend, my niece friend came down. Like I said, as soon as I went out my bedroom, went into the kitchen, she comes out and she goes straight into the kitchen, right? Turns around and walk out, right? So, they always sending this well, she's not a little girl anymore, but her name is Keisha, right? And so from time to time, they'll get her and try to make it seem like they're going to use her against me, what have you. Or even just walk into the bus stop a little while ago. It was a young woman, with paper in her hand, and she like showing me the paper. It's a white sheet of paper, right? And she's holding it in a way so I can see it, So, yeah, like I said, there's nothing new. They've done this before in the past. And, so this is definitely nothing new. Then, what was it? Over the weekend, it was a Saturday. Friday. I went up with my pan and see the kids. And my daughter, she missed me so much that I ended up spending the night. Me and her slept on the couch. Right? Because she loved to cuddle up next to me when we were sleeping, And she fell asleep real fast. When I'm not there, they're up until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes Pam have them up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning having conversations. And I'm just like, these kids need to go to bed. All right, so anyway, so she had to wash my daughter's blanket, and she put it on the foyer bench, and then she puts a package that came from Walmart. It was a box, a big box, on top of our daughter's blanket that she just washed. And so I said to her, you're gonna have to rewash that blanket. You cannot give her that blanket to sleep on because you put that dirty box on her blanket. So she was like, well, it's not dirty. I said, yes, it is. Well, it doesn't look dirty. I said, it doesn't matter. The fact is that this is COVID time. That box been in vans, trucks, whatever, freight, what have you. You don't know who's handling those boxes, okay? But yet you put it on her blanket that she just washed. And she was like, well, I'm not washing it again. I said, well, there you go. See, this is why, nobody can say nothing to you. Nobody can tell you nothing because you're always in the right. Right? Everybody else is wrong. So I just told her, I told her straight up, I said, that little girl inside you're going to have to grow up. You're 45, you have 2 kids, your mentality is that of a 22-year-old or a 21-year-old. The fact that you're participating in this shit, not even being concerned about your children. Your children are failing in this school. My daughter missed so much work. Okay? So much work when I look, at her work for the week. Okay? And then she proceeds to tell me about how her cousin's boyfriend, having issues with his son and having such. And I just said, look, Alyssa is in school from 8:05 till 12 o'clock or 11:45, something like that. Okay? Whatever he needs to take care of, he can take care of it after. right? I said, you are paying them to watch our children. You're not paying them so they can, go do their business while, they're not helping our kids in school. Then what are you paying them for? Get another babysitter. So she's like, yeah, she's working on that, but they got to come to our house. I was like, okay, well, then do that. Because it's ridiculous. My son missing a whole bunch of work. Okay? And when she gets home, she don't even check to see, hey, what work are these kids missing? Let me go see. She's just taking their word for it. Of course, my son is going to be like, oh, he done all his homework when he hasn't. That's all children. But you as a parent, you have to make sure that you check your children work. You know what I'm saying? You as a parent have to make sure of that. Okay? So I don't understand. Then she's like, well, and I called, but I'm not there. I called, said, Ethan, are you doing your work? Yes, Daddy. Okay. When you're done, have your mother check it. But she's always sleeping. She's always sleeping. She don't check their work. She's always sleeping. So yeah. I told her, I said, you keep following these people and do what you're doing and see how's that going to work out for you. Okay? Because you're thinking about yourself. You're selfish, you're self-centered, and you're not putting your children first. Okay? You put in these people, these cults, this bullshit religion, Christianity. Okay? And your kids are failing. That's the problem with a lot of people, a lot of black people who put Christianity first, or Christ first, or Jesus first, in front of their children. Okay? And they're not raising their children like they're supposed to. And that's why you have so many dysfunctional black adults, men and women. And they just can't see it. Right? Because they're so damn indoctrinated with this stupidity.